Another great week here in Jersey. Just getting ready this morning, preparing my gloves. Always carry plenty of these. They're very handy and they're needed for our business. Another busy day today. We had a short week today, this week, because I was out of the area. So we got to make up a couple of stops. I'm going to do some buildings this morning. I got a grocery store to do, 2 grocery stores actually, one small one and one mini market, and then I also have a larger building to take care of mid-afternoon. So we'll do as much as I can. We'll record as much as I can. I hope you like the content. I'm trying to show as much as I can as far as what's involved in a regular day. If you have any questions on how to apply, what to use, leave questions below, comments below, and I'll get right back to you, okay? Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so we put up glue boards. I treated the area. Again, we put up glue boards in different parts of the kitchen and the pantry room. And I put the glue boards open like this. Believe it or not, they don't have a rodent issue because again, it's so dirty. I want to make sure that, you know, in case any rodents, any insects come in, at least they'll be controlled a little bit with these glue boards. Glue boards they're scented, and they're scented for mice and for insects, so they work really well in controlling. Ahora en Puerto Rico.
Yo pasé la Navidad en mi país también. Yo pasé la Navidad en mi el 14.
Está bueno. Eso es bueno por ahí. Tranquilo. All right, so we checked out basically checking out the base stations. Checking out the base stations throughout, checking out the traps. When we started the account, we did have a big problem with mice. Rodent issue down in the, down here in the basement and in the upstairs in the store, in the main level. But right now, again, we're walk through the aisles. It's basically a perimeter check and inspection. And as I look around, when I started the account, we put base stations in certain spots. So as we look around, as we walk around, we'll check out the base stations. I already did the other side of the basement, and we put a couple of we added some bait to a couple of the bait stations. Again, not major activity, but always some stragglers here and there. So everything's pretty much on the control floor for the time being. Again, supermarkets are notorious for mice. As long as you can control it and contain the damages. Again, these are very old buildings and these old cities, so they're not brand new structures. So there's a lot of gaps. There's a lot of crawl spaces. See up there behind these electrical panels. There's crawl spaces on the other side. So there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of gaps for the mice, the rodents to get into the building. Again, for the most part, everything's under control. The idea is to keep, that's what we are, we're pest control, is to keep it to a minimum. And for some time, we do eliminate them, and then we'll eliminate a bunch, and then some more come in. So that's all. Off another productive day today. We started our day working at we did three apartment buildings. One of the things we picked up on, and you'll see it on the video, is the issue that we have throughout a lot of the tenement buildings is sanitation. Sanitation is key. You know what I mean? You'll see it in when you do our training for pest control. Our job, it's actually to get a good result. Our job, what we put into the pest control service is about 20%. The other 80% is usually sanitation, and the owner or tenant, or in the cases of restaurants, sanitation, clean up, and same as in supermarkets. So our job is about 20% of for getting 100% control of the insect or the rodents. Again, so chemicals are very important. You can't eliminate them. I like to go through the holistic way, but not all the time. It's not always possible. In a city, when you have multi-dwellings, these cities are very dense. A lot of people from different places, different lifestyles. So chemicals are going to be very important. You can't really eliminate them. The type of the line of service that I'm in. Again, if you get some good behavior on the side of the tenant in terms of changing their behavior, in terms of putting out the garbage, keeping the place clean, the typical stuff everybody should be doing. If that happens, obviously, then we can get a good bait program into that apartment or those buildings, and then we minimize the chemical use. We're trained to use as least chemical as possible. Even though you'll see in my videos, I'm constantly using it. Again, I'm always spraying low, baiting high. I use traps a lot. The glue boards work a lot, not only to monitor but also to control. So you'll see me use that a lot as well. I hope the content I'm providing is helpful, entertaining, if anything, and if not, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below or comments, and I'll get right back to you. All right? Have a good weekend.